Welcome to the third oldest German city after Neuss and Trier. Augsburg was founded by the Romans in 15 BC. The city had always been a nexus of European trade, but its glory day arrived in early modern age when the Fugger and Welser banking families amassed inconceivable wealth that gave Augsburg the first Renaissance buildings north of the Alps and the sublime city hall and the lavish residence of the Fugger family. Welcome back to my channel, Ken from Travel the World with Thorkenn. If you are new from my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, like, and click the notification bell so that you will be notified if I uploaded my new travel experience video. Enjoy watching, Ken from Travel the World with Thorkenn. Augsburg, Bavaria is one of the Germany's oldest city. The varied architecture in its center includes medieval guild houses, the 11th century St. Mary cathedrals, and the Onion Dome St. Ulrich on Afra Abbey. Key Renaissance buildings are the Augsburger Town Hall, which is Golden Hall. The Fuggerei is the seat of the wealthy banking dynasty, and the Fuggerei is an 16th century social housing complex. Augsburg Cathedral or Augsburger Dome, a Roman Catholic structure built around 1065 with additional features added later in the 14th century, is one of the city's top tourist draws. It also one of the Europe's more unusual cathedrals, largely due to its lack of the true facades as well as its own twin cores. Perhaps the cathedral's best-known features, however, are the 5 stained glass windows located on the south side of the nave, containing what believed to be the world's oldest surviving figural stained glass. These priceless windows date from around AD 1100 and are well worth taking a peek at, known as the prophet's windows. These rare works of art depict biblical characters, including David, Jonah, and the Moses. These contain altar pieces by the Hans Holbein the Elder, the bishop's throne with its pair of crouching lions, and a number of important bronze stamps, and a 10th century crypt. The older elements in Augsburg Majestic Cathedral are the Romanesque and date to the 1000 years, but the overriding style in the late Gothic from the 14th century. This is just for the starters and the church blessed with a will of art. On the nave pillars are the paintings by Hans Holbein the Elder, while the medieval stained glass abounds, the oldest of which are high in the southern clerestory and were crafted at the end of the 11th century. Augsburg was originally built by the Romans over 2,000 years ago. Later, in the Middle Ages, merchants brought wealth and prosperity to the city. Its rich history is evident wherever you look. The Fuggerei, a little town within the town. In Augsburg is the wonderful area to explore on foot. You can enter through one of the community four gates to see picturesque old homes, originally built to the house to the town poorer Catholics, founded by the Fugger family in 1521. The community consists of 67 buildings, 142 residences, and a church, and is the oldest social housing chain in the world that's still in use. The Fuggerei had to be rebuilt to a great extent after World War II had left it in ruins. The first rebuilt homes were inaugurated in 1947. Life and living in the Fuggerei has changed markedly since. Today's occupants are still only required to pay an annual rent of the one Rhenish guilder. This equivalent about €1 or 88 cents. However, they must abide by a set of interesting rules that includes a daily prayer with a mention of the original founders. In addition to the excellent museum and display home with its original furnishing, visitors also have an access to a World War II bunkers. On 8th Street, this long terrace of ivy-clad homes still have a residence at the Fuggerei gates are still closed every at 10 p.m. Those residents have to be abide by similar rules to the ones set out 500 years ago, stipulating that they must be at the Catholic faith and pray for a souls for the Fuggers. The annual rent is token for 88 cents euro, less than a quarter of what is cost to visit as a tourist. The roof landscape of the Fuggerei is marked by more than 100 chimneys, a number of which have various forms. These so-called Russian chimneys replaced the original chimneys at the beginning of the 19th century. Each apartment has its own chimneys. Wood was used to heat in the past, but today the apartments are equipped with a gas water heaters. The world's oldest social housing project was started in 1516 by the Jacob Fuggers, the powerful merchant banker. Within a decade, 52 houses had been constructed, and the sequence of streets and squares served by a church become a kind of a town of its own. One of the ground floor apartments has been kept as a museum to keep the extraordinary initiative. The 500 years anniversary of the Fuggerei Foundations, the Fugger Foundations, and the international partner works on the Fuggerei of the future. The goal, founders all over the world combine their individual visions of social actions and the core ideas of the Fuggerei. These ideas are laid down in the Fuggerei Code that serves as a guidelines. This is their charming small Catholic church located nearby. To also of the interest is the Fugger Palace, constructed in 1512 and with a charming and attractive inner courts built in the Italian Renaissance style. Only the courtyards are open for the public. Guided tours are also available. In the center of Augsburg stands the Old Town Hall, Augsburger Rathaus, or the Municipality House, completed in 1624. This massive Renaissance building is popular as much for its spectacular interior and for its exhibit relating to the city's rich and fascinating past. Notable rooms include the lower flits with its huge marble columns and vaulted ceilings, the stunning Golden Hall or Goldene Saal, widely regarded as one of the most impressive examples of the German Renaissance architecture. This massive hall, with its 14-meter-high, richly decorated ceiling and exquisite golden wall decor, was completed in 1643. Built at enormous expense in 1610s when Augsburg was the peak of its power. The city hall is reflections of the wealth and power of the city during the Renaissance. On the outside, that confidence is summed up by an outside image of the Reich Saddler, the imperial eagle beneath the pediment of the gambol. And inside and the piece of the resistance is the Goldene Saal, the Golden Hall, which is almost overwhelming for its brilliant gilded coffered ceiling, doorways, and mural frames that hold allegorical paintings. Welcome to the Weberhause. This 14th century building serves as the hub of medieval textile trade in the bygone days and has been through demolitions, reconstructions, and renovations in the following centuries. The building is the eye-catching because of the beautiful facade paintings. Maximilian Street or Maximilianstraße lies in the heart of Augsburg, where the old Roman road connecting Germany and Italy began. It's a marvelous old street to wander along. It's also a great shopping destination, especially at night. And if you are in the mood for a memorable dining experience after a day of gallery and attractions hopping, there are a numerous restaurants to choose from. These are the Mannerist fountains, which are the trio are known as the Augsburger Prachtbrunnen, Augsburg Magnificent Fountains. These are the Augustus Fountain from 1594, the Mercury Fountain from 1599, and the Hercules Fountain completed in 1600. And all three are the links to Augsburg ancient origins, having been crafted to commemorate the city's 1,600 years anniversary. A fun thing to do on this historic street is pay a visit to a Maximilian Museum with its vivid portrayal of the history, art, and culture of Augsburg. Located in the palatial 16th century former merchant's house, the museum exhibit of the decorative arts includes sculptures, work by a local gold and silver myths, and the artifacts from the town's rich history. People have been walking this north to south street through the center of the Augsburg since the day of the Romans. The northern street is on the Via Claudia Augusta Roman Road, a trade route from the Germany to Rome. Augsburg water management left many monuments from the late Middle Ages until 1972. 22 objects are part of the UNESCO World Heritage. Augsburg water management system, 4 leaks canals flow through the Lichtviertel. 3 monumental fountains adorn the city center. Under the name Augsburg Water Management System, structural objects in Augsburg and the surroundings area that testify to the importance and history of Augsburg. Historic water management were declared a UNESCO World Heritage Site on July 6, 2019. We are lucky during our visit in Augsburg because the Augsburg neighborhood city had an opera shows. We love to watch any shows to end up the whole day of exploring the city of Augsburg. If ever you wish to visit Augsburg city, please don't forget to check on every website where you want to visit for some important informations like early bookings, opening timings, and some activities in the city. Thank you for your love and support to my channel. Feel free to leave your comments about what did you saw or any feedbacks that will help on my channels to improve in the future. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and click the notification bell so that you will be notified if I uploaded my new travel experience video. Stay safe and take care.